Good afternoon, and welcome to the final Boomer and Sooner Campus Bands concert of the semester. My name is Lane Folds, and I am the Interim Associate Director of Bands and conductor for the Sooner Band here on stage. Today, we are pleased to welcome you to our portion of the concert on American Declaration, where the Boomer and Sooner Bands are going to be celebrating the semi-quincentennial anniversary of the United States. You're going to hear music from composers of over those 250 years. The Sooner Band program is designed around the pop-style concert like those of the Boston Pops Orchestra and provide a wide range of styles, artists, and composers. Today's selections feature music from throughout our country's history and open with a tribute to Gershwin, a staple of Broadway orchestra and jazz, and we'll follow it up with another great, Leonard Bernstein, and a comedic number from West Side Story, Gee, Officer Krupke. Florence Price, our next composer, was a turn-of-the-century composer and pianist who wrote more than 300 musical compositions over 3 decades. She was the first African-American woman to both be recognized as a symphonic composer and also have a symphony performed by a major American orchestra. This happened in 1933, performed by the Chicago Symphony during the Century of Progress World's Fair. This arrangement that we're going to do for you, The Old Boatman, was originally a piano composition and arranged by Perna for symphonic bands. To conduct this piece, please help me welcome to the stage second-year DMA candidate and conducting associate, Mr. Terry Leaf. From small beginnings to Carnegie Hall and to international performances, Glenn Miller made a lasting impact through what many considered at the time to be undisciplined and unorthodox approaches to jazz. So we invite you now to travel with us back to the sounds of the 1930s and 40s and visit with us the Glenn Miller Orchestra as we present Glenn Miller in concert. What pop-style concert wouldn't be complete without the music from the film and stage? And when you mention film music, and you Google probably the most popular one, there's one name that pops up more than any others: John Williams. And in an impressive 5-decade career, and at 94 years old, Mr. Williams has composed for more than 100 films and received countless awards. We feature now some of his music from film, TV, and world stages. Please enjoy John Williams in concert. for our final selection tonight, I need to make a very quick thank you. Number one, to these students who have put so much work and effort into this semester. They've been such a joy to work with and such a pleasant afternoon to come make music with all the time. It's been a blessing to work with them each and every day. And for some of these students, though, they're going to be graduating this May, and this afternoon is their final concert here at OU. So I'd like to take a second and recognize them, and I ask if you please hold your applause until the end, and then we'll congratulate them together. So we have Mason Drunt in percussion. He's going to be graduating with a master's in science and mathematics. Emma Kopetsky, flute, is graduating with a bachelor's in biology. Cody Perkins, euphonium, bachelor's in health and exercise sciences. Connor Jordan, trombone, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Riley Simpson, trumpet, Bachelor's in Music Composition. Priscilla Trejo Reigns, clarinet, Bachelor in Biology and minoring in pre-dentistry. Harley Williams, flute, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. And Madeline Woodward, flute, Bachelor's in Classical Studies. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Say a brief thank you and recognize Dr. Corey Doran, our OU Band's percussion coordinator, for his work with our percussion section and the logistics behind their rehearsals, their instruments, and making sure that they have everything they need. Along with Mr. Terry Lee, our ensemble manager, who you met just a little bit ago. He's been with me for many semesters now, and I truly appreciate all of their work and everything behind the scenes that they do to keep us going. Would you please help me in thanking them for working with the Sooner Band? Our final selection tonight, this afternoon, comes from the March King himself, John Philip Sousa. And originally written to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, it was actually conducted by Sousa as one of his last performances. So we felt it fitting that we close our portion of the concert with the George Washington Bicentennial March. going to do a very quick stage change for you and be right back with the Boomer Band and continue the show. Thank you very much.
Graham, and I am Assistant Director of Athletic Bands and Director of the Boomer Campus Band. Today we are excited to continue the concert and perform our portion of an American Declaration. We begin with a taste of summer, park concerts, lemonade, and a good old-fashioned march with a bit of avian humor and a patriotic kick. The Quack Quack March by Brendel Haskell. Please welcome to the stage Miss Emma Boone, our second-year master's student in wind conducting. The summer is often time for travel. And what better way to explore and enjoy our vast country than a road trip? The next piece takes inspiration from the signs one often sees on the side of the interstate, painted on an old barn or an old bus, inviting you to veer off and see some glorious natural wonder, or birthplace of someone famous, perhaps a giant artificial blue whale, or world's largest totem pole, or just the town of Rock City. See Rock City is an upbeat piece using jazz and funk styles and features an awesome alto saxophone solo performed by Ryland Rhodes with Austin Petty on the drum set. We hope you enjoy Brant Carrick's See Rock City. very much. This next piece is by the now well-known American composer John Mackey. Since the early 2000s, Mackey has become a leading voice in the American school band world, with more than 30 original works for wind band. Regarding this piece, titled Sheltering Sky, the program note mentions that the work itself has a folk song-like quality, intended by the composer, and through this, an immediate sense of familiarity emerges. Although the melodies of Sheltering Sky have a recognizable quality, with hints of the contours and colors of Danny Boy or Shenandoah, the tunes themselves are original to the work, imparting a sense of hazy distance, as though they were from a half-remembered dream. Please enjoy John Mackey's Sheltering Sky. Thank you. Our next work is composer Austin Petty's first work for wind band, and this is the first time it's been performed on a live concert. Also, I think it's cool to point out that the guy playing timpani is Austin Petty. Austin is a second-year master's student and the percussion graduate assistant for our band program. I am incredibly grateful for all he does with the Boomer Band. He's also our percussion manager and a performer in the Boomer Band. And so performing this piece felt like a fitting way to say thank you to him. So thank you, Austin. Jazz may be America's most clearly original musical invention, but it is far from the only musical arena in which the United States leads. Musical theater and professionally produced country, pop, rock, and hip-hop have been shaped and driven in significant ways by American artists, alongside a distinctive and influential tradition in the world of wind band composition. Music like this, that you're about to hear, from emerging voices like Austin's, makes it clear that the future of American band composition is very bright. This is Whimsy March in Triumph by Austin Petty. At this time, I'd like to recognize the students in our band who are graduating and for whom this is their final concert with the OU bands. As with Professor Folds, if you would please hold your applause until we are through all of them, and then we'll honor them together. First, we have Susanna Eggleston, horn, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Kate Stoddard, horn, bachelor degree in accounting. Roman Beams, euphonium, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. And Erica Clayton, euphonium, bachelor's degree in creative media production. Let's please give them a round of applause. Next, I'd like to take a very special moment to thank our Boomer Band manager, Allison Schimmel. I know she's getting ready. Allison, please stand. Allison is a master's level flute performance major, but who took on the role of band graduate assistant this past year. Allison is one of the most sincere, prepared, and dedicated people you could ever come across. She's also one heck of a flute and piccolo player, and her assistantship for next year is back in the Woodwind area, so we're really going to miss her. Please help me thank Allison for her tremendous work behind and in front of the scenes with the Boomer Band. Lastly, I'd like to thank the students of the Boomer Band for an incredibly enjoyable semester of music making. I look forward to and I enjoyed every single rehearsal we had, and I'm very proud to be their conductor. So thank you to the students on the stage. The next work is a reimagining of one of America's most enduring melodies, Simple Gifts, originally written in 1848 by Shaker elder Joseph Brackett. Though it began as a humble Shaker dance song, it remained largely unknown until Aaron Copland wove it into his ballet, Appalachian Spring, in 1944. This transformed it into something of a national musical emblem. The tune carries a simple but powerful message. 'Tis the gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free. A reflection of both spiritual humility and a broader American ideal. What's especially fitting is that this was originally not just a hymn, but a dance. Music meant to move, to turn, and ultimately to bring people back round right. This new setting by Noah D. Taylor offers a fresh perspective on that tradition, honoring its past while reimagining its sound for today's wind band. Please enjoy Simple Gifts. Thank you all very much. We have a treat next, but we need to go ahead and reset the stage briefly, so we're going to get that underway, and then we'll be back for our finale in just a moment. Thank you. All right, before we perform our final selection, I would like to invite my friend and colleague, who I was just speaking to, Professor Lane Folds, back to the stage for a moment for a brief second to offer a few final words of appreciation. Professor Folds.
We are incredibly fortunate to have such strong administrative leadership here supporting our students and faculty. To Dean Mary Margaret Holt and to Dr. Jonathan Nickel, Director of the School of Music, we offer thank yous for your leadership, vision, and your continued support.
We'd also like to recognize and thank our exceptional band faculty and staff, Director of Bands Emeritus, Dr. Bill Wakefield, and his wife, Valerie Wakefield, Professor Brian Britt, Dr. Caroline Hand, and Dr. Corey Doran, along with Operations Director, Mr. Mark Miller, Development Officer Shaban Aaron, and Financial Specialist Twyla Winkler. Thank you all.
To our band area graduate assistants, these are the people that are behind the scenes or helping get all of this going. Terry Lee, Emma Boone, Allison Schimmel, and Austin Petty. We thank them for their tremendous amount of work that they do behind the scenes and their efforts in organizing rehearsals, coordinating performances, and contributing musically to making a lasting impact on everything that we do.
More broadly, we are grateful to our many School of Music faculty and staff colleagues, as well as the many outstanding elementary and secondary school music educators who first nurtured these students' talents.
And a thank you goes out to all of you for spending your Sunday afternoon with us, both in person and via the live stream. We hope you will come back tomorrow evening, April 27th, for the final Symphony Band concert, and then again on Thursday, April 30th, for the final Wind Symphony concert. Both of these performances are in here at 7:30 p.m.
Speaking of the Wind Symphony, to conclude our program, we have a very special treat. We recently underwent a national search for our next director of concert bands, the chief conductor of the Wind Symphony. And after an exhaustive search and review of some of the top candidates in the country, we found that the very best person to lead our artistic endeavors in Wind Band already worked here. To conduct an American celebration with the combined campus bands, please welcome our newly appointed Director of Concert Bands, Dr. Caroline Hand.